Okay, if you've got a question, raise your hand and we'll come round as many as we can. Adrian, do you want to kick things off?
Thomas, was today, especially with your record here, just about getting the win and you can kind of go from there?
Well, it's always about the win. When you play Premier League, it's always about the win. And I said it to your colleagues, a win is a win, is a win. And it's the most important because that's what we play for. And of course, it's very important to build now confidence, to build up belief, to build up an atmosphere, and also to be open for improvement, be open for criticism, because there are a lot of things to improve, but there are also good things to take away. Like you said, like we struggled in the last years with Chelsea to steal the points here and to win, and we got all three. We got a clean sheet, and from here we go.
What do you feel? Maybe in terms of how you attacked, what's your kind of assessment of how you...
Well, it was difficult in the first half. In general, it was maybe not the most exciting Premier League game in history of Premier League. 7 minutes of extra time in first half, 10 minutes of extra time in second half tell pretty much the story. A lot of interruptions, a lot of... no team could really find a rhythm. So Everton defended very deep in the first half. We struggled with the switch of play. We struggled with the moments to understand the moments, to feel the moments where it for the change of speed, for the switch of play. We were like, it seemed like that we did not want to do the decisive mistake, so we did not take the risk that is sometimes also needed in the last 25 meters to open a space up. But it was in general okay from outside. Second half we had simply, I think, not enough movement on the ball, and that created a lot of ball losses from which we suffered. And then the game was like, I don't know, stuck in between the halves. It was not in our half, it was not in their half. And at some point, this is first match, away game. You hang in and you do what's necessary to keep a clean sheet and get the win.
Gentlemen.
Mr. Tuchel, Thiago Silva is turning 38 next
Yeah.
month. Did you ever work with a player that fit on this age?
Maybe I never worked with a player in general that age, so he's the fittest one I have ever trained in that age. Yeah, but in general, you know, we had like all three of our players in the back three were like in their 30s. Both number 6 are in their 30s, and we could see also that we struggle in general a bit physically in the end of the match. We will see. We need to improve also our physical level. We need to improve, and we will improve. We can also be confident that we will improve. We are on it. Thiago is a key player in the middle of the defense right now, but like I said, like we need to move more on the ball, not off the ball, but on the ball. We need to move more, to invest more physically with more runs, and it will come by more training and by more games.
Adam Newson.
Thomas, I know there were quite a few players not in the squad today, but one of those was Marcus Alonso, and there were reports that he asked not to be in the squad and it was supposed to move to Barcelona.
Yeah.
Is that the case?
That is the case. It was like he tries to leave, and we agreed to this wish, and that's why it would not have made sense to put him on the pitch today. He would have been on the pitch otherwise, but I think in this situation was the right thing to do.
Back.
Thomas, you mentioned how important it was to get the result here. Obviously, you had another tough game there at the end of last season.
Yeah.
Is there any particular attributes needed to get a result at Goodison Park? This was a team who only just stayed in the Premier League, but you admitted what a tough fixture it can be.
Yeah, it was a very tough fixture last season, and we did the one mistake that brought Everton 1-0 ahead, and then we could not score. We could not find the back of the net. Pickford was fantastic at that day, and then you drive home and you don't know really why this was necessary. So today is the other way around. maybe you just, for us, it was very important to get the opening goal, of course, because in general Everton defended very deep, and if you play against the whole block and with a lot of discipline and a lot of effort, it's always difficult to find a chance, and you need the one-on-ones and you need the quick accelerations and full belief in your game and a bit of a freedom. And yeah, there are still things to improve, but yeah, with a bit of luck and the right spirit and passion, we managed to win, and to start with an away win is a fantastic result.
Okay.
Ben, first game of the season, congratulations. 3 points, clean sheet, couldn't have gone any better, could it?
No, of course. You know, when you come in here, it's a very tough place to come, so to get the 3 points was the main objective today. We know we've got things that we can work on as a team, but the 3 points was the main thing, and we're all very happy.
How did you feel, how did you feel coming back from injury?
Yeah, amazing. You know, I've worked for a long time to come back from the injury, and you know, I had a long pre-season, you know, to work hard, and just to come back in the Premier League with the boys and you know, seal it off with a win was you know, a really good feeling.
We've seen 3 of the new signings play today. How good is it to have them in the squad and see them inputting into the game?
Yeah, really good. I mean, amazing to see them all having great, you know, impacts on the game, and you know, they're bringing a lot of strength into the squad, and you know, going forward, it's going to push all of us to keep working. And you know, I've said it a few times before, when you bring quality players in, you know, it gives a boost to the group, and it's done that today, and hopefully it will continue.
Tottenham next. You looking forward to that one?
Of course, it's the big one, isn't it? So yeah, Tottenham at home. You know, we're all buzzing for that, and we've got a week to prepare. So you know, we're going to work really hard this week to try and get the 3 points there as well.
Thomas, solid performance today, 3 points, clean sheet. Was it the best way you could have started?
It could have been better in many areas and many situations, but there are good things to take from, like you said, clean sheet and the win on a stadium where we struggled over the last years to get wins and get 3 points. So it's the best, you know, to start with a win, because it builds confidence, it builds to build an atmosphere from there, and also be open for improvement. This is what you need, and we need to improve. We know this, but we can also trust ourselves that we will.
How happy are you with Sterling, Koulibaly and Cucurella's implementation into your team?
Very happy. Kouli simply showed his quality, his experience and his courage today. Struggled in physically. Raheem played the whole match, looked very sharp until like it got a bit too tough for him also physically. He's still not in the, he came late like Kalidou as well, but looked very sharp. I'm very happy, and Cucurella, Mark was very strong in the last 20 minutes to escape pressure, to keep possession, to switch sides, switch of play, was very strong. I'm very happy. Only trade once. Didn't train the last week with a team in Brighton, so was from all 3 impressive. It's good that they're here.
Chilwell, he obviously won the penalty. How happy are you to see him back as well?
Yeah, everybody is so happy. He worked so hard through pre-season and even through his holidays after his injury to have this possibility. It came maybe a little bit early. You can see that he still lacks the rhythm and the full confidence that you get from games, but there's also no other way than letting him play, giving him confidence, and from here we go. It will give him for sure a boost that he was involved in the decisive goal, and yeah, we will stay patient with him and build him up that he becomes the strong player he was before.
Koulibaly, we saw him come off a bit earlier. Is that just caution, or is there something to worry about?
I think it was. My belief is that it was cramps and no injury, so hopefully it's like this.